Iran is a four-season country, and every month of every season of the year has its particular great place to visit. By all accounts, autumn is the most beautiful season of the year, offering a host of destinations.
One of my favorite pastimes is hiking. That is why I took the opportunity to take you somewhere really special, the Caspian Hyrcanian jungles in the north of Iran.
Nearly 7% of the country is covered with forests with various trees and shrub species. So as autumn takes out its palette to paint the trees in its magnificent shades of red, gold, and orange, the crispness in the air and the crunch of the leaves underfoot invite you to explore the beauty of Iran's nature.
The Caspian Hyrcanian mixed forests are quite special. They cover an area of about 55,000 square kilometers in the southern shores of the Caspian Sea. They're named after the ancient land of Hyrcania.
Today referred to as Gorgan, Hyrcania literally means the land of wolves, probably because of the dense forests that today we know cover a vast region that includes 5 provinces from east to west. But there's a lot more to the Caspian Hyrcanian forest than meets the eye.
این جنگل‌ها باقی مانده دوران سوم زمینشناسی هستند و همینطور در طول این دوران با توجه به تغییرات اقلیمی متفاوت و وضعیت زمین تونستن به بقای خودشون ادامه بدن. بزرگترین قطعه‌اش هم در ایران واقع شده که الان بالغ بر 2 میلیون هکتار هست.
The remnants of virgin and old-growth forests should be strictly protected, which is why Iran's Cultural Heritage Organization has prepared a dossier to propose the Caspian Hyrcanian mixed forests be included in UNESCO's World Heritage List, a move that will allow stricter forest conservation rules to be implemented.
از این لکه‌ها در شمال کشور کاندید ثبت میراث‌های طبیعی جهانی هستند که اگر این اتفاق بیفته خب سطح بیشتری تحت حفاظت قرار میگیره.
Nature tourists say the journey is more important than the destination, and that is why their place of preference is not technically a destination, but a hiking trail that leads you into the dense Caspian Hyrcanian mixed forests in the north of Iran.
When we talk about the diversity of the nature in Iran, this is exactly what I mean. Even if you choose hiking in the jungles, there are still plenty of places that
بهترین فصل‌ها برای جنگل نوردی فصل بهار و فصل پاییز هستش. فصل بهار زیبایی خاص خودشو داره، سبزی خاص خودشو، تراوت خاص خودشو داره و فصل پاییز مربوط به رنگ‌های بسیار بسیار زیبا و شارپی که توی طبیعت میتونیم ببینیم و ازش استفاده بکنیم. بهترین و قشنگترینشون همین جنگل‌های هیرکانی هستن که ما الان داخلشون هستیم.
I had a great time simply reporting this. I hope that you can spare some time to spend a couple of days in the forests of Iran. Beautiful Iran.
A famous writer once said autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower. The kaleidoscopic trees that blanket the ground in a patchwork of fiery reds, oranges, and yellows, combined with white autumn clouds and a blue sky, create an unforgettable image that hikers carry home with them. Gisoo Misha Ahmadi, for Iran.
Naserkhosro Street is the oldest street in Tehran. It extends from Imam Khomeini Square to 15 Khordad Street in Tehran's Bazar district. Along the way are some of the most iconic buildings and places of the capital, such as Darul Funun School, Saray Roshan, Shamsul Emare Building, and Marvi Alley.
Naserkhosro is more than just a street. You just need to walk from one end to another in order to travel to the past without even leaving the present. Join me in this historic journey.
The construction of Naserkhosro Street dates back to 1906. Before that date, the street was part of a large ditch in this area. After the construction of new trenches, they filled the ditch and it became Naseriye Street, because it was built by the order of Naseruddin Shah Qajar.
The best way to know the central part of a city is to visit its historical places. Here is Darul Funun School, the first modern school of Iran, which was founded in 1851 by Mirza Taqi Khan Amir Kabir.
Muhammad Taqi Amir Nizam, known as Amir Kabir, was the Prime Minister of Iran during the reign of Naseruddin Shah Qajar. During his time, Amir Kabir exercised administrative programs, cultural and economic reforms for the country. And certainly, his most important work was the foundation of Darul Funun. Darul Funun School played a major role in the process of modernization of Iran. We continue our journey on the road to the south. It is interesting that the first pharmacy, the first printing press, and the first school of Iran were all in this street. In its central section, most buildings date back to the early 20th century, and some of these historical buildings have been preserved.
Almost towards the middle of the Naserkhosro Street, Saray Roshan rises as a historical symbol of this area, one of the first commercial buildings of the capital city. Its unique style is inspired by Gothic architecture.
Only 2 to 3 minutes walk from Saray Roshan, we find another unique building, which is called Shamsul Emare.
In this street, you can enjoy the architecture of a building called Shamsul Emare, or the edifice of the sun. Shamsul Emare is one of the most impressive structures of the Gulistan Palace, which was built around 150 years ago by the order of Naseruddin Shah Qajar. I'm sure he had a perfect view of the city of Tehran when he was standing up there.
Shamsul Emare is the first 5-story building in the capital, and at the time was considered the tallest building in Tehran. The building combines traditional Iranian architecture with European one. The facade of this building is decorated with bricks and colorful tiles with some beautiful paintings.
The famous Marvi Alley is located right across the street to Shamsul Emare building. Here you can find many different shops and boutiques for all different tastes and budgets. This part of the market attracts tourists and customers from different socioeconomic levels.
Mavi School is located in the same alley, and it is one of the oldest seminaries in Iran. This school was built almost about goodbye to this street. I'm going to try some street food here because Tehran's Bazaar district is famous for its tasty foods. I was told that the falafel sandwich of this area is just awesome. And indeed it is, so I hope you get a chance to try it too. Shahriar Azimi for Iran.